Hello everybody, welcome to Cars at 100, and today I'm at XS Leasing checking out a brand new vehicle, 2018 BMW M3 with competition package. So let's not waste any more time, let's dig into it. In order to unlock this vehicle, you have the, I would say, hard to say for this type of car, a regular key fob. There's unlock, lock with a BMW logo, as usual. You have a trunk release by pressing and holding this button, and you have a panic button here. You have an option of having a key inside here by pressing this button and lifting this side up. You have the key here, just in case you want to unlock the vehicle by the key. So very good feature. You don't have to have this key in your hand, you can just keep it in your pocket at all times. And you come up to the vehicle, there are grooved edges here to lock the vehicle, and there is a sensor behind this handle to unlock the vehicle. And just like that, you will unlock this car. And as you can see here, very performance based car. You have a huge bolstering on these seats, which we'll get to in a little bit. But let's talk about these door cards. These door cards are absolutely stunning, very well made. This is leather, full leather, soft touch materials throughout. I like how behind this door handle, when you close it, there is a rubbery sticky type of material, but it's not sticky, maybe it's a wrong word, more of a like a grabby type of material. So very good when you touch it and close the door. And very good stitching throughout this vehicle. Very well built car. Harman Kardon sound system, you have tweeters on top, and you have sound system here, and very good sounding system as well. So not just performance there. Also you have this pockets here, so this car is very good on storage as well. As a daily vehicle, I think this is a better car than M4 in my opinion, because of having two more doors. But overall, very good quality on the door handle and door unlock as well. You have an automatic closing mirrors, side mirrors. You have all windows automatic up and down as well on this car. But let's talk about the door sills as well here. They're absolutely beautiful. This is M3 logos on the door sills. Feel like they're gonna last. The only thing, probably maybe this top part will gets a little scratched, but I think it's meant to be so, because you're gonna enter and exit the vehicle at all times. But also these seats are very comfortable, and at the same time very supportive seats. One of the comfortable seats and high performance seats that BMW has made are these seats. I love these cutouts in the seats, imply that this car has a very good nature of having a high performance in it. And it is also implied by this seat belt that has M stitching embroidered in a seat belt. That's pretty cool as well. Very interesting sitting position in this car. You sit very low, you sit back, and you enjoy the ride. Very interesting steering wheel. So let's not waste any more time, let's jump into it. Okay, as you can see right now, I'm behind the wheel of this BMW M3 2018 car, and with a competition package. And these seats, the biggest difference compared to other BMW M3s is these seats. They come with competition package and they much more bolstering on them. They have more bolstering, they have more feeling of sportiness in them, more performance feeling when you're gonna drive this car, you know, enthusiastically. It's gonna feel really nice. Overall, it's a nice feeling also for the shifter as well. Even though I'm not a fan of manuals, I am more of a fan of more technical gearboxes, just like dual clutch and other vehicles, in other vehicles as well, just like M cars. But this car feels very high performance in everything you see. You have the carbon fiber dashboard here as well. You have the options here. You can up this car with carbon fiber, they're extra. And you have the infotainment system, really comfortable infotainment system. You have the options of having the features of the sportiness of this vehicle, so performance can be manipulated in this car, and this is really nice. You have a Harman Kardon sound system in this car that comes standard, and that's important because sometimes you just don't want to drive fast, sometimes you want to relax and listen to your music, and that is also available. There is no compromise in this car, and I love that. I like how this dashboard looks. It is very sporty. There is a lot of quality. This car should be, because it's under $80,000, almost $77,000 as you see it here in this review. But overall, everything feels very good, very sporty, and somebody who wants a car that can be used daily and can have room and can have a fast engine, and you can drive this car quick, this car is a perfect car for you. You have 450 horsepower under your hood. You have a rear wheel drive. You have an M differential that lets you play around a little bit. You have manipulation of the engine, of throttle mapping in terms of the suspension, and the sensitivity of a steering wheel gives you these options that the car has to have the performance the way you want it, not the way the company give it to you. Initially, of course, you're gonna feel like the car is engineered well, but you have the option to tailor it to your needs and to your wants, and that's important. You have the storage here as well. You have a very good connection here for the USB as well. You can store here your phone. You can have the option to have you know, Bluetooth sound without even connecting your phone. I mean, this is just simple things that this car doesn't compromise anything. And the first thing that comes to mind, of course, is compromise, and there is no compromise here. Because of the performance, you might think that there is, but there is none. And BMW does a really good job of presenting this car to its customers and to the enthusiasts as well. Let's check out what's under the hood of this high-performance BMW. And as you can see here, this is that 444 horsepower engine, and with 405 pound-feet of torque, coming from 3.0 twin power turbo, having twin turbochargers in this car, making 444 horsepower, and the 20 mile per gallon combined, stated by BMW, is very generous, I think. But overall, very well engineered car, very well engineered engine as well, and it feels very high quality overall. Everything feels very nice, engineered. You have the dampening system for this car that you can manipulate inside the car, and there is no need to adjust anything from the outside of your driver's seat. So that's really nice, that's really comfortable. You have a carbon fiber brace here that is worth mentioning, very good quality on it as well. This is to keep the car stable. Very nice feeling overall when you look at this engine. Very high performance. It sits high from the fenders, as you can see here, and that's why the hood has the bulge on top of it. Overall, really cool. As you can see right now, I'm sitting on the back seat of this BMW M3 with competition package, and it is really good place to be. And this is why I realized how this car is very good for families as well. Even though this is a high performance vehicle, it has no compromise. You have a rear heated seats in this car. It comes with the executive package, so that's really nice with this car. Also, you have these huge seats in front, but they don't interfere that much the back of the back passengers. So you have the comfort here, you have a sound system here, the same way as the front. The back door cards feel the same way in terms of the quality. Everything is nice with stitching, nice seats in the back, very comfortable. Headroom is a little bit on the low side, but it is kind of expected for the sporty nature of this car. But if I had no head-on, guys, I would still have this much of a headroom. So this means that I am 6 feet and somebody who's 6'5" would fit here, but you know, barely, but would fit here. But I think it would be a little bit you know, cramped here. But overall, it's a nice vehicle that has comfort, sportiness, performance, everything combined. And these back seats with the legroom, this seat is almost all the way back, so I have almost no legroom. So even all the way back, it still has some legroom, so that's really good. And also you have the vents in the back here as well. You have the 12-volt power outlet here as well if you want to charge your phone. For the passengers, that's really good as well. You have pockets in the doors in the back, which is really nice. Some vehicles in this class don't even bother with this type of stuff, but I think BMW M3 has all the features that you need and then some. Let's check out the trunk on this high performance BMW. And as you can see here, it is deeper than I expected, guys. I think this is deeper than the Camry that I recently reviewed, and overall materials feel nice. You have a storage here for the under the trunk lid here as well. So you have no spare tire here. You have the special equipment to have the tire inflated because you have round flats here. But overall, I think it's a really good, really deep trunk here for this type of vehicle. That's perfect. You have a latches here to lock somebody in place if you need so. And also, overall, you have this pockets here. Very well designed trunk as well. I hope you enjoyed this review of 2018 BMW M3 with competition package. And if you have any questions about this car or any other car, please contact XS Leasing located in Brooklyn, New York. And see you next time, guys. This was Cars at 100. Bye.